So today we're changing the oil on a 2021 Husqvarna Sparkillen 401. First thing you have to do here is take off the skid plate. There's kind of two pieces to this skid plate. One you see coming off right here is what protects that bottom exhaust, and the other is really to protect the engine, but quite frankly it's made out of very thin tin. I don't think it's doing much at all, but it does have to come off. There's two drain bolts on this bike. The first one you see here is on the left side of the bike, and there's a little screen in there that'll need to come out as well. And this was the first oil change on this bike, and that screen was bad, as you can see. However, keep in mind, these bikes, I believe, are made in India, and they are very cheap bikes, so you're not going to get the same machining quality on your transmission. The second one is kind of on the bottom, in the middle of the engine. You got to get that out, and I believe there might be a small screen in there as well. Yeah. Once you get that taken care of, you can button up your plugs, put those back in, and that'll be the last time you have to have those out for this job. And do not over tighten these bolts. Everything is frail on a motorcycle, and you can easily strip bolts out. So just give them like a, one ooga dooga. Here we're taking out the oil filter. Definitely want to change this every time you change your oil, and I found that a small pick was the best thing to get this thing out. It was kind of a pain, if I'm honest. Once you do get it out, you want to tip the bike over and let all the excess oil run out of there, and then obviously clean it all up. Last thing to do is install your new oil filter. I think I found that K&N had a pretty cheap oil filter for this bike, so that's what I went with. They also recommend, obviously, in any Husqvarna KTM gas to run Motor X, but honestly, that oil is super expensive, and I went with Bel-Ray, and it's just fine. It's oil. So thanks for watching this video, and get out and ride your motorcycle.